Last time on the Alpha Male Universe.
Fitness people think it's all about just the weight loss, this and that, and the habits and that shit. That shit's boring as It's stupid as basically. You have to do that to get in good shape and kill it, but don't you want to live a good life? I'm at 230 right now. You guys, the crazy thing is like the crazy thing is like the angle. So if I'm from a different angle and shit, like I just don't look as swole. Like you guys just caught me on a bad angle, no pump, like kind of a sucked up day where I didn't eat that much. Like, and just loves myself so much that I can pass that on to other people. And the biggest thing I want people to understand is that personal development is the foundation of any success. So until you become the person who knows and feels you're a success from inside out, you never attract or become successful.
So apparently Wes Watson's now a knockoff Buddha who loves himself so much he can pass that same alpha male cornball energy to another man. So welcome back to the Bubba YouTube channel. The Alpha Male Universe has been popping off, the AMU has been getting crazy, and here on the channel it has been actually quite serious. We've been dealing with another alpha male by the name of Josh, but I think that the community needs a laugh, we need a joke, and here we are with the original cornball. Now things have gotten really bad for Wes Watson, and I know some people may be rolling their eyes saying, oh my god, here we go again, but really it has, okay? So this alpha male life coach, you may be new to all of this and welcome to the channel, has basically made an entire career off of screaming at people that they have tetas and that you need to work out. But guess what? Wes Watson doesn't work out now. He just hangs out with stinky BBLs, white powder. He's on the white powder, if you know what I mean, and it is just really bad. So he's been crashing out, trying to rationalize this downfall of his because he can't keep it up anymore. He's even uploading fake footage that is from months ago, as someone from the Wes Watson subreddit pointed out. Just terrible look for him. But actually, one of his alfalfa crew members has really crashed out. She, yes, I said she, has really lost her fucking mind. So we're gonna get all into this. It is gonna be a crazy one, so be sure to hit that like button if you want the AMU to spread, and let's get in the flow. Stay together and let's get this show on the fucking road.
PSA to everybody who keeps commenting on my face tattoos. My mom died and my father died back to back, and I don't give a fuck what any of you think. If you keep commenting negative things on my page, just get off, just leave. If you don't like face tattoos, goodbye. If you don't like face tattoos on girls, I don't care. If you suffered the trauma that I suffered, you would understand. I'm done answering questions to people who are like hatefully commenting on their opinions of face tattoos. Nobody asked you. And personally, like, it's getting ridiculous. Like, every fucking morning I have to wake up to somebody saying I look like trash because I chose to put something on my face. Okay, cool. Keep your opinions to yourself. Hope your parents don't die. Bye.
Yikes, man, what a terrible look for another alfalfa crew member. There are actually a handful of women in the AMU, and they typically crash out whenever they face the slightest criticism. Now, this lady is Wes Watson's tattoo artist. She has made her entire career about being an artist. She works on Labubus or something like that. I mean, you know, amazing work. Let's really clap for her insane talent. She just likes to scribble all over her face and then make it a big deal and be like, it has so much of value to me, all this scribbling all over my body. And the thing is with this lady is that she nonstop like brags about how confident she is in herself, but as you can see on the screen right there, that's what she used to look like. And you know what, natural beauty, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, you should embrace who you are at the end of the day. But then, yeah, okay, the Miami effect, just full-blown stink BBL. The stink is crazy, super smelly, and J Puma, I think that's what her name is, she's crashing out over people criticizing her for her goofy ass face tattoos. And honestly, at the end of the clip, it kind of came off to me, and maybe I'm wrong, you can comment down below, maybe it kind of came off as her wishing that your parents don't die, but like in a threatening way, you know, not in a way of like, oh, it's a tragedy for everyone to lose their parent. No, it kind of sounded like she was saying, oh yeah, your parents gonna die too, like some bullshit like that. I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it, you can comment down below, but really at the end of the day, like all our parents are gonna pass. Like my parents are gonna pass, yours are gonna pass, maybe they already passed, okay? And you know what you do with their legacy is up to you, but I honestly think that like scribbling on your face like you're a fucking crayon book or whatever is really not the way to go to honor your family. I don't really care if anybody disagrees with that opinion. That's too easy. The door is out there, right? But yeah, J Puma, wah, my trauma. Shut the fuck up, man. So let's go on with the whole Wes Watson crash out, where I believe he's actually talking shit on David Goggins.
This is something that you guys probably should do, okay? A lot of you guys who can't socialize, you should just start understanding that it's your self-talk when you walk into a place. You're saying you don't like it, I don't want to go there. Most like to really discipline people, to like really make fun of social situations like that, and it's because they suck at it and they're afraid to say that I suck at being around people. Like in all reality, I don't want to like talk mad shit about like anybody, but does anyone really want David Goggins' life? Like I really want to run all crazy and fuck my feet up and have no bitches and just be like David Goggins, bro? Is that what you guys want to be? I never wanted to be that. I just never did. I was cool my whole life. You guys see me like I'm cool actually. So my whole discipline shit was to just get me to like get successful and get some money so I can go get back and get bitches.
This is a grown-ass man, by the way. So Wes Watson, who is approaching 50 years old, is focused on that Xbox Live mindset of getting bitches, man. How about you make a fucking legacy? How about we start off with that, okay? Man, I guess like you go insane when you live in an empty mansion, but hey, I don't know nothing about that, right? So Wes Watson, he wants to criticize David Goggins. And you know what? I'm not going to clutch my pearls and say, oh, you can't criticize David Goggins. You know what? It's a free country, it's a free world, so you know what, you can criticize whoever you want. That's just how the rules are, okay? But to criticize him for committing his life to that of discipline, of running and being an example for others in regards to fitness, that's the dumbest thing ever, right? I know that Wes Watson is probably so upset, he's so angry that there is someone like David Goggins who doesn't have to lie to his fan base about who he is, right? He's really upset with that, and we all know that if Wes Watson even attempted to run, let's just say half a mile, his legs would go flying off, right? He can't run, he has no fitness, everything that he has even had in the past, right, with those muscles, that was all fugazi, that was all for show, right? That's why he never actually did anything else, okay? Like he never showed his bench press, he never did pull-ups, he never did anything, he just did a squat, and who knows if the weights were even real? I mean, this whole world is fake. We're going into 2026, Happy New Year's, by the way, and it's only gonna get worse, right? So criticizing David Goggins of all things for running? Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's move on. The madness gets worse. The situation just got crazier. And let's check out this other clip of this grown man crying all night.
I didn't fall off it because I started it. I decided it was no longer optimal for me. Waking up that early is so powerful at building mental strength. The thing is a lot of you guys do need mental strength. But you gotta understand why you're trying to acquire mental strength. So I was on a call with my team today and a guy was like, what more can I do? Like thinking it was like a incline cardio for 45 minutes or an ice bath or a red fucking light sauna. I'm like, bro, what is your goal? Like, what is your goal? And all of our goal is connection. Connecting to others, connecting to self, connecting to God, connecting to nature. This is what we want. We want connection in our lives. And this man and all you other dorks, which he's not that dorky, but he can go get a little cooler. But a lot of you dorks don't realize you're trying to replace the sauna and the ice bath and all this shit with the fact that you pull no fucking bitches. None. Zero.
Is this just going to be a trend now? Every clip is going to end with, oh, you don't pull bitches. You know what? I'm going to call upon the women subscribers of the community, the bubettes, okay? I'm of the understanding that if you have to pay for it, you're not pulling women. Like, you're not pulling women. Wes Watson has to pay for every single woman that shows up in his videos. I'm just like flabbergasted that this grown-ass man who's approaching 50, mind you, is trying to brag about getting bitches when he has to pay for them. It's just the silliest thing. Honestly, I cringe even me having to say that line. That is just the most cringe shit ever. And now let's transition on, okay, to this. It has to be some type of thing that Wes Watson is into, because now this is like the fourth clip of Jose cleaning in the background. Jose is like a 24-year-old man who is always in this mansion just cleaning away. And now this is like the fourth clip of him in the background doing it. It has to be something at this point that Wes Watson is into. It is just the weirdest thing. There's no way it's coincidence anymore, okay? Now let's finish with this. He always used to brag about waking up at 2:45 a.m. He would brag about how he was the most disciplined man in the world and he was waking up at 2 in the morning, right? But he would just go back to sleep because he would conveniently post in 7 hours later of him doing something, right? He didn't fucking do anything with that actual time, and the Wes Watson subreddit exposed him time after time again to the point where he just quit doing it because he couldn't keep the grift up. You know, if anybody is actually bragging about getting 2 hours of sleep, they're the dumbest people in the world and you shouldn't listen to them. You need sleep, okay? Now, if you go to sleep at 8 p.m. and you wake up at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., that's gonna work, okay? That's like, what, enough sleep for most people, I think. I know some are gonna be like, you're out of your damn mind if you think I'm doing that, right? But you could make that happen. But just getting 2 hours of sleep every day, that's the dumbest shit ever, right? Oh my god, man, there's just too many dumb, egotistical people here on social media that are giving the worst advice of all time. I have to cut this video short. I'm very sorry for disappointing y'all. I have to go to a New Year's event with the family, all right? Hopefully the community understands. I was like, damn, I have enough time to make this video, and then no, all the time ran away. All the fun, all the laughter, right? Really, man, it sucks. That's how life works. Whenever you're having fun, it just goes by really fast. I have like 4 or 5 other clips of the madness of Wes Watson, right? But I gotta cut it short for the New Year's. And I wanted to end this, right? I know it's probably something you're not expecting from a YouTuber. YouTuber. You know what? I'm not even gonna say that, okay? But I know that people are gonna have a great time, okay? They're gonna celebrate, they're gonna drink maybe, but just do it responsibly. I wouldn't want to hear anyone from this community make a life-changing decision for themselves, for someone else, their family, all right? A couple hours of dopamine, it's not worth the next 25 years of your life being hell on earth, okay? It's just not worth that. So just do it responsibly, y'all. Just think twice if you think you're engaging in anything that you think is gonna change someone's life, okay? People are, they're gonna mess up. Okay, and I just don't want it to be anyone from this community. Really appreciate all the support. Thank you to everyone who takes the time out of their day to watch these videos. If you're new, consider subscribing, and I'll see y'all in the Boba Discord or a future video. Until next time, guys, later.